Always strange, this in-between place of dusk and dawn, the moment when we wake up, as in this morning when a little dream pulled me into a little vision from God. I saw Jesus standing on some platform. He was very tall here, on a sort of glass floor, more like an old disco dance floor, something plastic, and little places where people can stand. He had stood up from this floor, and then turned to me, and said, without words, "This is the night school of forever learning. This school, as it were, is for everyone. Apparently, as I understand, there is some learning received at night when we sleep, or our body sleeps, some access, some school. In order to sign up for this school, we must simply incline with desire and purpose to learn things from God at night when we sleep. This inclination, a setting towards, is an active step in our mind, and simple enough. We open our hearts to receive, by our will. When we wake up in the morning, we think about the things we had dreamt or received, so that this honor restarts the loop and opens more revelation. Because this honor, or purpose with honor, is a gate. The plastic feeling I got from the floor may speak of the notion of latching onto something, or it may be, as I think here, that it is an abandoned school. I received this idea as I stood there in the dream. We take hold, or latch onto a small part of something in heaven, and only then the thing opens up. We take hold of the beginning of the thing, and in this case a mere picture in our mind, a sense of this school in heaven, a little image, however vague and however insignificant. Because our brain will deduce, by a logic of its own, that there is nothing to it, and let it go, and let the seed go, and then we will let our destiny go. It appears there is a great path at night, that the world of dreams, however we understand it, has more significance than meets the surface of the brain, and can be a way out of trouble for those who are in trouble. Can the world or dimensions of the night, the living dreams, start living in our natural life, two paths crossing? And then, in the dream or vision, I saw Jesus holding many teaspoons, they were stacked on top of each other. And here is the same idea, the thing starts with a teaspoon, which is to say, something small, something to latch onto, something we may dismiss. Let us pull on small things, who knows there may be a stack of gold behind it, or within it. Because it is written, taste and see, from the Bible, taste and see that the Lord is good, so the teaspoon first, which is taste, which is feeling the thing in heaven, however vague, which is latching onto something small, with an image, with a sense. Now later in the morning I thought to myself that this school seems like a lesser school, a school for the peasants, and why can't I be in a school where I dance with angels in the daylight? But then immediately I felt the Spirit said to me, no, you can't think like this, because the value of this school, and its entrance, is exactly proportional to the value you give it, by honor. And in the meantime let us remember what the angel had told someone, that desperation is the currency of heaven. And I will say that it is perhaps not desperation itself, but the thing that is inside desperation that is the currency of heaven, and this thing that desperation gives is stark lucidity, stark standing at the interface of things, stark need, stark hunger. And this starkness is a way of thinking, and its opposite is a thing that plagues the mind, a filmy filter, filmy out of focus, a creature, bloated and asleep, even as the creature feeds on distraction, bloated and never filled, stimulating distraction, which is a cosmic anesthetic,